How do ziggurats compare to other ancient structures? How do ziggurats compare to other ancient structures? This question takes us on a fascinating journey through history, particularly in Mesopotamia. Ziggurats are monumental step structures built primarily as religious sites. They have a rectangular base and rise in several levels or steps, culminating in a flat platform where a temple often sits. The term ziggurat comes from Sumerian and Akkadian words meaning peak or high place. This reflects their purpose as artificial mountains meant to bring priests closer to the heavens. Unlike the Egyptian pyramids, which served as tombs, ziggurats were temples and the earthly homes of city gods. They were central to religious ceremonies and community identity. Access was mostly restricted to priests, making them different from other structures that served broader public functions. When we compare ziggurats to other ancient structures, such as the pyramids of Egypt or the temples of the Maya, we see both similarities and differences. Mayan temples, like ziggurats, also feature step designs and served as religious centers. However, Mayan temples often have more pronounced pyramidal shapes and were sometimes used for burials or as royal tombs. In contrast, Egyptian pyramids were primarily tombs for pharaohs, not places of worship for the living. The construction materials also set ziggurats apart. They were made from mud brick and sometimes faced with baked brick. This contrasts with the stone construction of Egyptian pyramids and some Mayan temples. The choice of materials reflects the resources and technology available to each civilization. The scale of ziggurats varied widely. Some, like the ziggurat of Ur, are quite large and well-preserved. Others have eroded or been lost over time. Archaeologically, ziggurats are important as they provide evidence of religious practices, social organization, and architectural innovation in Mesopotamian civilizations. Excavations at ziggurat sites have revealed inscriptions, artifacts, and structural details. These findings help archaeologists understand how these societies functioned and their views on the divine. The study of ziggurats aids in reconstructing the layout of ancient cities and identifying important religious and administrative centers. The presence of ziggurats in nearly every major Mesopotamian city highlights their role as symbols of power and cultural identity. Specialized terms like stepped structure refer to the tiered design of ziggurats, while mud brick describes the primary building material used. Overall, ziggurats stand out among ancient structures for their religious function, stepped design, and role as symbols of urban and divine authority. Their comparison with other monumental buildings reveals both shared architectural traditions and unique cultural practices across ancient civilizations.